Okay, I think we're good. Welcome on in, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good heckin' day. We're back. Just a little bit late today. Just a teeny tiny bit late. Oh dear. I apologise. It took me a minute to get my setup back to how it was meant to be. I didn't factor in the time. But let me just quickly change the screen again. To this one. Still getting used to where everything is. Hi, I hope everyone's having a good day. Welcome on in. We are doing more free lip motion lace today. So yesterday we did, before Resident Evil, we did an experiment with free motion lace, which it went okay. There were bits of it that I really liked. I wonder if I did have it in the bin, but then I was like, maybe I should have it for like experiment's sake. Or have it to one side, but then it kind of, because it still had glue in it, yeah, it's still very stuck to the tissue paper and such. I should have taken it off the tissue paper, to be honest. This was our experiment yesterday. It was flawed. There were some issues with it. So first of all, because there was biro on the tissue paper, it stuck to the thread. I definitely haven't removed all the tissue paper either. Which means it doesn't look perfect. But there were some areas which I really, really liked. Like, I liked the blending of threads. That worked really, really well. And the thickness of it is absolutely fine. Like, there's no problems there. But unfortunately, the other issue was any of the strips, they need like a zigzag through them so that they don't gape like this, because that will be a problem. It won't be so much of a problem in the piece that we're doing right now, but when we do the cape, that'll be a big problem. So no long strips like this. That will cause problems. There was one piece which we did do a zigzag through, and that worked much better. Unfortunately, you can't really see it because of the biro. But you know what? We live, we learn, and this is why we're doing these experiments. It is a real shame, but other positives, the glue is really helping hold together a lot of this so that you get a really strong edge. That was one thing that I really wanted. I want to wash the glue out, but not all of it, because then you get a slightly stiffer lace. I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, but for a hardy cosplay, I want a lace that you just... If that makes sense? Like, there's not going to be any destroying it if accidentally I step on it, kind of thing. And that's what that glue does. That's good. Looks delicate, isn't. How goes it? I hope you have a good day. Welcome on in. So we're doing a second experiment now. We're halfway through it. We still need to do quite a lot of sewing. Unfortunately, this is just the white layer, which is a little bit more difficult to show on stream because it's white on white, since the dissolvable fabric is also white. But this is our second experiment. If we find one that we like, I'll end up using it on the bust. I'm just doing the bust as the experiment portion because it's a nice small piece to work on, unlike the cape, which is absolutely huge. So yeah, it's a really good piece to use as the experimentation portion. Right now, we are doing it completely random, completely designs that we're like making up off the top of our head, but that kind of match the design of the concept art. So although I've not got any of them drawn out and I'm just sort of doing them on the fly, they do match sort of the concept art. And yeah, I think the only thing that I'm really putting into it is I don't think in the concept art, if I switch screens really quickly, I think it's unlikely that actually any of this, whatchamacallit, any of the cape actually has different colours of blue in it. But I want to add different colours of blue to mimic how the cape looks in the concept art. I think probably the cape is meant to be one solid block of white. But for photos, that will look really dull. So yeah, we're gonna have them be multiple shades, lots of blues in there as well, even though I don't think actually there are any blues in it. Yes. Ah, dear. Looked like Jelly was embroiling a speech or a letter there. Heck yeah, heck yeah. How goes it, Shifty? I hope you're having a good morning. Hecking good games last night. Thick plays. Oh dear. Oh, yeah, so we gotta finish this one, and then this will be our second experiment, and we can see how we like that, and then if we like that, this might be the way we go with it, with just a very rough chalk outline of the shape, and then filling it in however we fancy. I don't hate that. I like doing whatever I want. I'm a do whatever I want kind of person. Heckin' tired, but doing it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope maybe you got some good sleep. Oh dear. Apologies. Thank you for playing us. I hate to be here. That's fun. Looking forward to the next one. Each chapter brings something, huh? I really like the lightning mechanic, where you can't avoid it, and it just takes you down to like no health. That's a good mechanic. I enjoyed that. Oh dear. That was a fun one. Oh dear. There's some where it's just like, why? Why is this a mechanic? I don't really think that it enhances my gameplay to get randomly struck. I got struck by lightning twice in a row. I think you did too at one point, right? And it's just like, ow. I really enjoyed the maze as well, where they split us up and then put us in a maze. Oh. Because when you think about it, it's like, who actually has a maze of crypts outside their cathedral? Who? In what world? And like, this is not an old game. I love mazes. I love mazes. And it was full of boss monsters. I love that. Oh dear. Oh god. Yeah, that first portion of that chapter was not my favorite. This is the thing. It's been a long time, and I remember bits of the game, but I don't remember all of it. I remember like, oh yeah, I did this bit. I remember this bit. But god, I did not remember getting struck by lightning. I didn't remember it being like that. Oh dear. And then, yeah, the statues! There were statues in the game last night where they had like laser pointed crossbows in the cathedral. And it's like, and like, you went through that whole point to hit the bells to get a statue, and you're like, wait a minute, but how did the statue even get here? Would you have to do this every time you wanted to go down to the secret lab? Because this is a lot. This is a lot. Oh my god. Yeah, RE610's really do be like, pranked you, it's maze time. Oh god. Like, every time you want to go to the secret lab, you have to go through a maze, dodge the lightning if it's a bad weather day. Then you have to do the puzzle with the statues with the laser accuracy flaming crossbows. And then you have to fire your gun at the 5 bells. One of which is like a wind dial. And then you can go to work. Oh god. It's something. Like in veteran difficulty. This is only the second easiest difficulty though, Shifty. There are 2 difficulty settings harder. Because there's like veteran, 1 harder, and then no hope. So like, we only went up a little bit. Because there's like 4 difficulty settings. And veteran's only the second. So I don't know. Like, I have no idea what no hope must be like. No hope must be like the thunderstorms out of control, dodge lightning left and right, laser pointers everywhere, a herd of dogs. Crazy. That's a good security system. Well, I mean, yeah, no one would try to rob you. They couldn't be asked. It's too much effort. Oh dear. Also, we're 2 chapters in, and I still don't think Helena's told Leon anything. Like, Leon's just there like, yeah, I'm here. I don't understand, like, you've not told me anything. And we've literally sacrificed a church full of people, a bus full of people, like half the people at the gas station. You know, you've dragged me through your secret laboratory, and we've killed your sister, and you've still not told me what's going on. Like, I keep asking you to be like, so hey, what's the deal with the cathedral? And you keep being like, it's better if I show you. Well, what you've shown me is killing everyone close to us. So maybe now's the time that you tell me what this is all about. Yeah, yeah, I do be feeling kind of bad for Leon at this point. Like, you gonna show us? You gonna show us maybe? Oh, dear, you gonna tell us? Oh, and like I don't blame him when he's like, "Is this what you came to show me? This video? Is this what you came to show me? This? Like, was this it? What are you trying to show me? Like, which of this like set of horrific things is it that you wanted me to see? Your sister? Is this what you wanted to show me? God, yeah, I do feel kind of bad. Like, as much as Leon is definitely someone with only one emotion and that she just does it 24/7, I do feel kind of bad for him. He has been very patient. Like, I think I would have gone to the cathedral, got inside, seen the laser puzzle and been like, right, we need to stop. This needs to stop, Helena. What is this? Why in your cathedral do you in fact have, this? What is this? I think at that point, I think before we even got to the underground, I think would have had to put the foot down and been like, right, if you want my help, you tell me what you're doing with this. It's like for Indiana Jones, right? I also need to start sewing, rather than just talking about Indiana Resident Evil. Right, what did I want to do on the next part? We had like waves on there. I think I want some kind of circular design. It's not going to work the whole way around, right? Oh my god! Oh! Okay, 2 seconds. I'm going to hide the screen so you don't have to get motion sick. I'm so sorry! Oh, heck. We have an escape artist today. Oh my god, I had no idea. There we go. Make sure that's really stuck up there. I think it's because it's quite cold in here right now, and the blue tack never sticks as well in the cold weather. Let's see. Probably needs a bit of shifting around now. Excuse me. Just gonna angle you. There we are. Oh dear. Apologies. Hopefully it's okay in there. 2 seconds. I'm just gonna... Yeah, it's probably just the blue tack's got a bit cold. I'm thinking we do... maybe... on this part here. If we're going to do a circle, we might want to get that in first, because that's going to be a little bit more difficult. Not sure. I'm going to take out the hoop, so I can have a look at it. Yeah, because the circle would probably come to about there. I could probably draw that in chalk, honestly. I'm like, let's make myself this really, really difficult for myself. And not draw any of this in, whereas I have chalk. I could draw this in. Okay. And it's white. There we go. And then we could still have... we could even have a second zigzag if we wanted, so we could have something else there. And then... Maybe on the inside we could do something similar to what we did last time. That might be cute. But a bit smaller. It's really, really stable. And then there we go. That looks good. Yes. Okay, we'll do that. Nice design. Oh, although if that's the case, I actually probably only need the white at the top now. Because I've got white thread in right now, so I want to tackle the places that actually need white thread. There's not very many places now. Oh dear. I'm nervous that if I start using the sewing machine, it's gonna come down again because of the vibration. We'll have to... Fingers crossed that doesn't happen. Okay. Okay. So I'd like to fill in the rest of the spaces that I think are going to end up being white, which again, not much of it left at this point. So I really do want to do some ombre stuff. But a little bit. Still a little bit. Looking forward to it with this. And just all the way back up. Get that nice and thick. And then go up and down the side. That around. And go up and down this side. And then this will be a nice little, almost like cage for the zigzag. Yes, zigzag cage. Heck yeah. Go. Get that all the way up to the top. Oh, and thank you for the lurk, Shifty. I hope your morning goes well. Yeah, and then we'll start adding a zigzag. But let's make sure it's nice and thick so that we don't miss out on anything. Nice thick zigzag. These zigzags are not as even, I think because it's not on a straight base, unfortunately. That's okay. I think they still look pretty good, even if they're not as even. And then we need to fill in that space. Just make sure we fill this in at the correct angle. It's just going to look a little boring because all it's going to be filled in white, but it's fine. Again, look a little boring, but at least it'll look neat. Hopefully. that in place. Also, I'll do some other quick stitches up the other end just to make sure, once again, that we're staying in place. Because that means if there's any ever so slight gaps, it would show. Hopefully. And then we can do our spikes at the top. Yes. Oh, do we have an issue? I think we have a slight thread issue. We do. Ever so slight. I was like, I can feel something's not quite right. Slight thread issue. That's okay. I can hopefully show you where we got to. You getting the new Pokemon? Which one? Because there's Pokemon, the remaster, and then there's the new one next year, isn't there? I'm not getting the remaster. I might get it at some point, but not for now. Yeah, it's one that I've got an eye on, but like I don't think I'm just gonna get it right now. But is it Arceus? When Arceus comes out? Yes. Yes, I'll be getting Arceus. Quite excited for that one, honestly. I'm still really hoping, because they're still kind of, I know they've announced a lot of Pokemon for it, but I'm really hoping that they announce Bellsprout, because I've never played a Pokemon game where I've caught my favourite Pokemon. And I'd really like to be able to have my favourite Pokemon in Pokemon Arceus. Yes. And that's Bellsprout. So I'm really hoping that they put them in. Put them in. Even though I know that they're not maybe the most popular one, they're my most popular one. I love Bellsprout, and yes, I'm really hoping, because they weren't in Sword and Shield, so I didn't get to catch them then. I'm hopeful. There's still time. So I'm keeping an eye to see if it gets added. Please add Bellsprout. My favourite. I'm sure everyone's like that if you've got a favourite Pokemon and there's a new Pokemon game coming out though, right? Where you're just like, please, add my favourite. Add my favourite bean. You know you want to. You know they're a good bean. You know you love this bean. Even though you never make any merch of this bean, and it's like you've forgotten them for the last 10 years. You know you love them deep down, right? So, add this bean. Yes. I'm really hoping. Dear. I think I'd have to check, but I'm pretty sure I've pre-ordered Arceus. I was very excited about that one. I don't often pre-order games, but that one I was like, yeah. I mean, we're gonna get it anyway. And I'm pretty sure with the pre-order you got a little figurine, and I was like, I'm a sucker for a figurine. So like, you got me. Well done, Pokemon. I hope it's good. We'll see. Thing is, I'm someone who will probably enjoy the experience regardless. I'm not a Pokemon connoisseur. I'm still very new to playing the games. I've watched Pokemon for a long time. I watched it since I was a baby. But playing the games, never had the consoles to do so. So I'm very new to being able to play the games. So I think I'll probably end up enjoying it regardless. Kind of same with Sword and Shield, where a lot of people really slam that game, which is fair because there's a lot of issues with it. But like for me, I was just so excited to be able to play a Pokemon game that it didn't really matter. Yeah. Yeah. If you're looking for reviews, I'm probably not the best person to give them because, yeah, I'm in the camp of I'm just excited to be here, kind of. Okay. I think that's the white completed. Yay! Oh. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Again, I don't know how well you can see it, but we have some completed work. It's just all white, so it's kind of subtle, but I promise it's there. Right, we're going to tackle the bit in the middle now, which actually transitions colour a little bit to a lighter blue rather than a white. This is where it gets a bit more exciting. Yes, yes, yes. Heckin' amazing. Heckin' nice. Thank you, thank you. This is a bit more exciting for me because I actually get to just do the design as I'm doing it. So even though it might not be as neat as if we had like a design penciled out on both sides, it's kind of more fun to do bit by bit like this. I don't know, because I get to just be like, oh, maybe I want a bit of this here and a bit of this here. And I quite enjoy that. I mean, it's called free motion, and this feels a lot more free. So, yeah, I like this. It's nice. It's a nice way of winding away the morning. Oh. I do need to change my bobbins, though. I still don't think I'm going to put the darkest colour of blue on here, so I still don't think I need a bobbin for that yet. I'm just going to go 3 shades. White, light blue, and the middle blue. I don't think this particular piece needs the darkest blue just yet. I might put a little bit of the light blue up into the tufts as well, like I did last time. I have to be careful because I don't have a lot of this. I have ordered more, so there should be some coming in the post. But you know what it's like with post. It could be here today, it could be here next week. So gotta be a little careful that I don't use all of this one that I have. I think it should be okay. For some tests, I think I should be fine. Oh, what have you got caught on? That's not how you're meant to thread. Meant to go up and around. There we go. That's better. You put butts in my chat? You... Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Heck. Oh, that reminds me though, I've refreshed, so I should have the shifty emotes now, right? Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, there he is. I got 2 new ones. Heck yeah. Yes, pranked. I also... Okay, now. Ah, dear. You know, I always said if I was ever gonna do a Bellsprout cosplay, which I haven't, and I think it's gonna be a really difficult one to actually get around to do because it's my favourite Pokemon. But if I ever was gonna do a Bellsprout costume, I would do that one as a traditional jester. It would be a very big costume to do because of that. But I just think Bellsprout fits the jester aesthetic so well because it's quite a comical design. And the colours as well, like, fit really well because it's like you could go into golds, greens and purples. And which are almost like as well, like Mardi Gras colours, which again, I feel like it all fits the themes really well. Yeah, I would do like a jester, but like I'd take it quite traditional, like not full traditional jester, more because I'd still want to use sequins. I think I'd want that gloss, like where they sequin and beaded the costumes from those sort of periods. But that's later on a little bit. But oh, I love that. But beading and sequining an entire jester costume, that's an undertaking. That's part of the reason I haven't done it, is like, I know what I want to do. I know how I want Bellsprout to look. But I also know that is going to take me a hecking long time. It is going to cost a lot of sequins and a lot of beads. And it's all gonna have to be like hand stitched. Oh dear. Like, the base costume wouldn't be so difficult to sew, but the details would be an absolute nightmare. But that's how I'd want to do Bellsprout, I think, is as a jester. But I'd probably take some inspiration from the type and like plant poison and the entire evolution line. Yeah, because Weeping Bell and Victory Bell have a lot of really cool aspects about them as well. So yeah, as much as it would be a Bellsprout costume, it would probably be Bellsprout with inspiration from the entire evolution line. Yeah, one day maybe I will do that. Who knows? If I ever need to make a really fancy costume and, you know, I don't have a specific reason for it, I suppose. Maybe then I'll crack out the Bellsprout. Are you doing okay right now? Yeah, fine. Red looks a bit weird, that's why I was like checking, but I think it's fine. There we go. And then all the way around here. Could just be because this is quite thick. Yeah, that might be it. This is quite thick, to be fair. Into there. So what I'm doing now is I'm just taking some of the glue and putting it into the zigzag that goes around it so that it kind of blends it in a bit. Otherwise the glue is going to feel like it comes out of nowhere. Well, not completely, because it is very light glue, but like I want it to blend in as much as possible. Keep filling in space, going over itself. Make sure the edges are nice and neat. Ish. Oh dear, sounds heckin' cool. Yeah, I think it would be a really cool costume. I remember designing it a few years ago and being like, yeah, that'd be fun. Not doing it now though. Absolutely not. But that'd be cool. Like, yeah, I remember just sitting down and just like drawing the thing and being like, yeah. Cool idea, not doing it right now though. It's difficult because it's my favourite Pokemon. I really want to do it justice, I think. And that's just why I've never done it. The costume. I'm always worried that I'll mess it up and then be like, oh no, my favourite Pokemon, what have I done to you? How could I have done that? And I'm like, I'd never hold anyone else to that standard, so I don't know why I've done that to myself, but yeah, I just want it to be really good. So I've just not done it. Instead, I do costumes like this, where I'm like, I think it's going to take me 200 hours to sew this cape. Fantastic. Love that. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, dear. Probably 400 hours on stream if we're being honest, because, God. Although I'll do a lot of it off screen so you won't have to see it. There we go. Fine. I got lost for a second there, but I found myself. It's fine. I was like, where am I? It's fine. It's the end of the design. It's all good. No panicking. It's okay. We know where this is. Cool. You guys chance to make it someday and any other plan costume? Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I think that's part of being a cosplayer though, right? It's like you'll be in one of two camps. You'll constantly be trying to think of the next costume and it's like, oh god, what do I do next? I don't know. Or you'll have like 100,000 costumes you'll want to make. And it's a pain in the ass to pick which one to do next. And I'm definitely in camp 2 where there are so many costumes I want to make. And I never know which one I should make next because there are so many that I want to make. And it's like, well, this one will probably take about this much time. This one will probably cost about this much. Which one would be the best for me where I am at right now? Which one can I really do right now? I want to do this one, this one, this one, and this one, and this one. But I can only pick one. Which one do I really want to do right now? And yeah, making that decision is always really tough. I definitely have like a well of costumes to choose from, which is nice, and I really like the idea of making. Some of which are like much bigger than others, like competition pieces versus like just regular fun costumes to make. But yeah, there's always costumes that I want to make. Always, always, always. That looks pretty strong. I don't know whether or not I want to put a little bit of this in the tops and the bottoms though, so I might go back and do that. Because that looks pretty solid, but I think I want more light blue. Watching the streams always makes me want to get into cosplay. It's the thing is, cosplay is not for everyone. And I don't want to be like, oh yeah, everyone's gonna love cosplay. It's gonna be great for everyone. But it is, at least for me, it's been a very, very fun hobby. I've always really, really enjoyed it. I found great joy in you know, making characters that I like or cosplaying from franchises that I like and discovering new techniques or new ways to make patterns and stuff like that that I enjoy. There's a lot of reward and it's quite quick. I think that's the other thing. If you're someone who wants like it can be quick or slow, I suppose, depending on the costume you're making. This one's going to be a little slower because of course I don't expect to finish it till May. But like you could just do a costume that'll take you like a month, and then within a month you've made a completely unique outfit that nobody else has of a character that you probably really like. And I think there's a lot of reward to gain from that. Yeah. A lot of people have taken up sewing more recently because of programs like Sewing Bee and from having more time at home and stuff like that, because working from home's been more popular. So yeah, it's it's been an interesting time. I've definitely met a lot more people that have become interested, not just in cosplay, but in like sewing in general over the last couple years. Partly from streaming probably, but also from just generally. I think because people have had more time to actually invest in a hobby like this. Because it takes time. It does eat up quite a bit of time if you want it to. Like, you could just sit here and do this for hours. You don't have to, but you could. I like to do that. I'm here like, yes, you can just eat up my time, that's fine. Yeah, I really like the blue just for the tips. It's definitely not necessary, I'm probably going to regret it down the line, but like, I really do like the blue at the tips. That looks really nice. Just gives it a little bit more depth and it's really nice. There we go. I mean, to actually do the other side too, but that's okay. For sure, yeah. Oh yeah. Go. And let's do the other side. Oh yeah. I also still stand by cosplaying is a really good way of meeting people that have a similar interest to you. Not just from a similar interest being cosplay, but like, for instance, I love Final Fantasy. Man, it's been a great way of meeting other Final Fantasy fans. I mean, I will say I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. Specifically 9, but like, I like other ones too. I'm a big fan of 10, and I also like 14. But, it's a really cool way of meeting other fans, because you just kind of wear your fandom as your outfit. So it's just like, yes. Here I am, very clearly a fan of this. Oh, I like it. And so sometimes people that wouldn't normally talk to you will come up and talk to you because they're like, wait a minute, you like Final Fantasy? I also like Final Fantasy. Yay! Amazing. I mean, I'm a very chatty person, so that is something that I would like. I'm very full. I'm like, you want conversation about this? I like conversation, actually. It's a little known fact. I like chatting. But, that's maybe not going to be a positive for everyone, but it's always been like a really big positive for me. Yeah. Nice. And then we just need to change hoop again. A lot of changing hoop for this bit, because otherwise... Oh yeah, you miss bits. That's okay though. Worth it for this ever so slight colour depth we get. The most minimal of colour depth. Worth it. And then, the end. Okay. Use a little bit of blue. Let's bring it along to there. Here. And all that here. Probably look pretty good. Yeah, it does. Kind of like shading, so. Cool, nice. Okay. Very cool. Let us change colour to the darker blue. Get that middle bit finished, and then we can wash this one and see if this one worked any better than the first. I think it will be better than the first one. I don't know if it will be perfect just yet. That's the thing with tests. Sometimes takes a few tries. But I am more confident with this one. especially after seeing the first one, that this will be better. Wait, Emmy! Emmy! Did you do a hacking host? Welcome on in! Thank you so much! I hope you're doing well! Why did that not pop up on my activity? I don't know! Emmy! What have you been up to? 2 seconds. I'll find you. Ah, dear. Emmy. Oh my... Gee, thank you so much for the hacking sub. That's very hacking kind of you. Heck. Wait. Where's Emmy? And why did that not pop up on my hacking activity feed? So I'm getting used to OBS. And hi, Emmy. How goes it? Also, thank you for shouting at Emmy. Oh, God, you're quicker than me. Heck, well, let me just hide my TOS keyboard really quickly. How was your stream? What you do? I'm assuming you were streaming. What were you up to? Oh dear. Hello. That keyboard, Cresso, you saw nothing. You saw absolutely nothing. We don't own a keyboard on this stream. Oh dear. I'm busy at school. I heard. Also, congratulations, because you got a hacking costume place, didn't you? Happy congratulations! Oh dear. I also moved to... Oh, you also moved to OBS? Heck. I am heckin' getting used to it, but it's taken a minute. It's one of those things where it's like, we're getting there. We're getting to grasps with it, but it's taken a moment. Oh dear. Yes. Emmy is getting sleepy, so raiding the jelly. If you need to get some rest, Emmy, please do. I know it's probably getting quite late for you. But thank you so much for the raid. It's very kind. Yes. You got the costume jug? Yes! Congratulations. I saw it on Twitter and I was like, oh my god. Look at you. Look at you heckin' go. Heckin' deserved. Yeah! Oh, moving over to OBS slowly, had to completely... Same. I had to remake all of my scenes. That's why yesterday when we swapped from sewing to game, I was like, wait a minute, I haven't tested this scene. I had no idea what this scene looks like. Shoot. I remade it. I redid it, but like, I haven't tested it. I don't know what it looks like. I'm proud of Ems. Yes. You do need to snooze. Get some good D's. Oh, bless you. And if you haven't checked out Emmy, of course you can probably tell by the fact that Emmy is literally now going to be working in the costume industry. But Emmy is a very talented cosplay crafter. And also does gaming on their channel. So if you want to check out somebody else who does heckin' amazing stuff, definitely check out Emmy's. They're very, very sweet bean. Oh dear. I got almost everything done. I just need to copy my alerts and chatbots. Yeah, I changed my alerts to stream elements, so I had to remake all of my alerts too. And I think that was the worst part. Because I was like, oh no. Oh no. Heck. I use so much of the stuff from Streamlabs. Jeez. So then, yeah, remaking everything was a pain in the ass. But we got there. We got there. Get some sleeps. Oh dear, take care. Hi, Min Jelly. Last one's called the charity streams last month. Oh, that was a lot. We did a heckin' lot of charity streams last month, but it was good. It was really, really good. We raised £6,751.69, I believe. We're against breast cancer as a team. Yeah, it was crazy, and our original goal was 1,000. So, yeah, smashed it. And we smashed our second goal too. So yeah, it was a heckin' amazing month. And now we're back to cosplay again. Dear, sleeping partner. If you need to get some sleep as well, Mitchie, please do. Anyone who needs to get sleep, please go get sleep. As much as I appreciate you all being here, you must get sleep. If you need sleep, get sleep. It's very important. We're testing out some custom lates. So what we're doing is we are making free motion patterns on dissolvable fabric. So this will all dissolve once I put it in the water, and then we'll just be left with the thread pattern that I've made in here, which hopefully will become a custom lace. Yes. Gonna nap at 4 p.m. We're going, oh god, wish I get some sleep. Heckin' tired. Would anyone notice, or would it be noticeable, Shifty, if you took some Zeds really quickly? Would it be a noticeable sleep? Would they be like, Mr. Blook has gone to sleep again? Oh dear. If you took a shifty sleep, would anyone notice? Would you get away with it? You know, I fell asleep at my job, and I got away with it, which is kind of crazy. I work in retail, and I fell asleep at the payment desk, and no one noticed. I was there for a full half an hour. You could see it on CCTV. I just went like... I was having a hard week. No one would have held it against me, I don't think, because I'm pretty sure I wasn't very well. But, yeah. I must have just had my head in my hands, and I just went... And I woke up and I panicked. And I ran straight over to another member of staff, and I was like, has anyone complained about me? Has anyone said that I was unresponsive, or I didn't serve them, or anything like that? Has there been any complaints? And no. It was near the end of the day. There hadn't been anyone. We were fine. But yeah, I full on fell asleep at the desk. Oh god. Yeah, that was... I really wasn't very well. But like, oh god. I felt, yeah, I remember being so panicked for the rest of my shift that I was like, oh god, I can't believe it. I'm gonna get fired for falling asleep at the heckin' desk. Someone's gonna, like, some customer would have come over and been like, she's not serving me. Right. Like snoring on the desk, like, yep, I mean, I'm not, you're right. Oh god. I think it's only happened once or twice though that I've fallen asleep at work. Once again, I've been very lucky because I work in retail and kind of noticeable when a retail employee just randomly falls asleep, but I am a very sleepy soul. And most of the time I have a migraine or something like that, and that's why. And I've also, you know, it's not normally on like my first shift or something like that. You know, I've been there for a while. Oh, dear. Dear. There we go. Best place to fall asleep is the bed section. It's a perfect crime. Yeah, I should go to IKEA. That would be a dangerous place to work though. Working in IKEA in the bed section. Oh, that'd be nice. Hello, I think one of your staff members is dead. Just me on the desk. Oh dear. Oh, I remember there was a period of time. This is when my migraines had not really been diagnosed, which wasn't a very long period of time, but it meant that I didn't really have any help with them. And I remember I borrowed somebody's sunglasses on shift once so that I could get through the end of my shift. And so the entire shift, I was like bra fitting people with sunglasses on. Because I was really struggling under the lights, and so I was just there like, I'm really sorry, I'm just gonna have to keep my sunglasses on today. I've got a bit of an eye issue, but like in reality, I just had like a killer migraine. And I was at the time also in denial that I had migraine, so I was like, oh, it's not migraine, I just have a really bad headache. And I also can't look at lights. And I obviously can't turn the lights off in the bra fitting studio, so I'm just gonna wear these sunglasses from one of my mates. And yeah, I don't know what the customers must have thought, but like, I didn't think it was like enough that I'd need to go home for it. So I was like, oh, I don't need to take a sick day for this. I think it's kind of been drummed into me for a long time that like if I absolutely don't have to take a sick day, I will not take a sick day. Oh dear. I don't think that's just me though. I think sick days, I don't know what this is like abroad, but sick days I think in the UK are like a thing where it's like in retail they're really, I don't really know how to put this, but like it's not the best system. And so like everyone's often quite put off taking sick days. Not everywhere you work, there are some stores that do their own things, but like a lot of stores, the general practice, I think a lot of people get put off taking sick days because it's not like the best system, at least in the places that I've worked. Yeah. So it's like, I don't have to take a sick day, it's fine, I can just wear sunglasses, I can get through this, it's fine, it's just a headache, I'll be okay. I was just with my sunglasses. You would, yeah, with the coolest bra fitter, like, yeah. Oh my god, fantastic. Yeah, and that must have been it. They wouldn't have thought anything else. They just would have thought I would have been really happy to, way too cool for every to like be there. Too cool to be working. Just so cool. Heckin', whoa. She's one step from being out of here. Wow. Oh dear. Okay, that's filled in. And then we just need to move into the centerpiece. I'll show you this in a second. Unfortunately, because the majority of this is white, this is like, the part that I'm doing now is probably the main part that you'll actually be able to see before we put it underwater, so I want to get this all done so that you have some like proper stuff to be able to see. But yeah, I think it should look pretty good. We did like very similar to this in the previous design, and this was the main part that actually looked pretty good. So hopefully we get a similar result this time. Should do, right? Because it's basically the same thing. Out of it. And just go around the circle. Go. Get that medicine thread up. Okay. Oh, ho, ho, ho. There we go. You got it. You got it. There we go. The cool finger guns. I should have. Hindsight, huh? Next time, then I have to wear sunglasses at work, which shouldn't actually happen. But next time. Oh, good. Have we had a thread issue, or are we good? Well, the threads come out of the hold, which is not ideal, but... It does feel a bit odd. I'm gonna redo. Yeah, I was gonna say, so it felt weird. I can see it now. There you go. It didn't feel thick enough. It was bunching. I can't quite put my finger on it, but something's not right here. Fine, you can't see it. I just have to go over it with some more thread. Basically, part of the thread rips every now and again. fine. It just means we need to redo that piece. Because where the thread's ripped, it's only gone through with like half of the thread. So it's just not quite thick enough. And the lace won't be too strong. So we'll redo that. That's okay. Fortunately, because I didn't notice very quickly, it's probably mashed the fabric underneath just a bit. That's alright. Hopefully we can fix it. I think we've got it. Maybe not strong, but I think this looks a lot stronger now. Okay. I've gone over it a lot of times, but hopefully. It's difficult because I wouldn't normally have wanted to go over it that many times on such a small piece. That might end up being really thick. But I'd rather be safe, honestly. And you know what? It should be safe. And go around here, go down and up, down and up, down and up, getting that bit in there, that's the section, on that side, and then on that side, and then last one, and then I think we should be done. So I don't think I want to shade too much with the dark blue on this one. God, I know colours. Yes, I'm seamstress. Oh my god! Oh, yeah, 2 months already? Dang! Thank you so much for that sub. That's very kind of you. We've just been doing some free motion, although unfortunately you can't see a lot of it right now. I'm going to dunk it in some water though. And hopefully after the water dunk, you'll all be able to see it. Now I am going to have to go nip to my sink to do this. So I'll be going away for 2 seconds and then coming back, but I will trim all the thread first. And then hopefully, round 2, custom lace. Oh dear. I hope you've been having a good day. Oh yeah. There we go. And up into there. This is going to need some trimming afterwards. I feel this is going to need some trimming. That's okay. We'll trim off where we can. I may have sewn over it a little bit in places, but that's okay. There we go. And trim that. And this. And then of course we'll make this smaller so we don't have quite so much dissolvable fabric to get through. Yes. And let's see. I actually really like this still, even though we didn't have a design going into it. I think it looks really cute. Did I get all of the pieces well? I think I did. Difficult to tell, I suppose. Only the water will tell if we've missed any bits. But it looks pretty solid, so hopefully. Right. I will be back in 2 minutes. I'm just going to leave you on the screen because it literally will take me 2 seconds. This one worked so much better. Look at that! Isn't it cute? Okay. First of all, there are a couple of issues still. A couple places where I missed, which are just under there, where you can see there's just a couple of extra holes. Not a massive issue. I mean, the glue will hold that fast, so I'm not too worried about it. But I should mention that there are a couple of issues. Just under there, I've noticed them. The thread was not thick enough in that particular area. Other than that, though, thread thickness, good. Even this little side piece here ended up cute. Yeah, it's pretty damn good. The colors ended up being really cute. Like, the blending is pretty damn good. And that is custom lace right there. And this has some glue around it, which means that all of the edges will be kind of safe because the glue holds everything in. I don't really know how to explain that, but it's kind of like the whole thing's been covered by a layer of PVA. Yeah, it's very sticky right now. I could wash that off, but in this particular case, I actually don't want to. I want that stiffness because it keeps it safer for longer. And for cosplay, I'm like, yes, keep stiffness, yes, please. Could have been a bit thicker there too. There's a couple of areas I'm like, it could have been a bit thicker. But if I was to quickly just go to my sewing face cam, that would end up going over there. Isn't it cute? You can't really see it, but I can. Every time I'm like, I'm putting white on white, and it's like, wait a minute, why can't you guys see the white on white? I don't understand. You can kind of see, but it's cute. It's cute though. Okay. I like it. I would like to maybe see how easy it is to sew things into this. But ooh, thank you for the horn. How goes it, Zay? Zay, we just look. Look. Custom lace. Custom. But it needs some refining before we put it onto a whole cape, because for a whole cape I wouldn't want like mistakes like this. But that's me. I made that mistake. And how to put it? If I was being more careful, I wouldn't make those mistakes. Yeah. It's really cute. Ah, oh, dear. It needs to dry. So I'll stop messing with it and I'll put it to one side and I will let it dry. But it's so cute. Totally cute. Thank you. I really like that. I think it's really cute. Heck, do we need to make another one for the other side? But do I wanna see if that one works for embroidery, or do I want to just go ahead and make a second one? What would be a better use of time? Because I do want to be able to embroider. Needs to be refined. Quite a thing to create a whole refinery. I know, right? I'm gonna create an entire refinery for my lace. It's good. Yeah, this is why it's gonna take till May. You know, big project. I've got a lot of things to keep an eye on. Because I could do instead. There's a couple things I want to do today. Oh, there's a couple of things I want to do this week, and actually, there's an infinite amount of things I want to do this week. I want to do so much. I could do another panel of the lace, or I did kind of want to add a trim to the bottom of this gold petticoat, because the longer that I've stared at it, the more I've been like, it just doesn't look as finished as the other petticoat. I was thinking to maybe add a box pleat to the bottom of it, but like a bit more of an intricate box pleat at the bottom, so that it's a little different from the rest of the petticoat. And I still, of course, need to do the leg panels too, and get the pattern to the actual leg panel. There's so much I need to do. This is why I'm like, well, you know, I could do that, or I could do this, and this. I might. Honestly, probably best just to get if I'm going to do the petticoat, it's probably best to get that out of the way, because then at least it's done. Because I don't want to keep going back to the petticoats, honestly. They're undergarments. I would like to make the little shorts for underneath as well, but I need to make some pants. That's true. I also need to make some pants. Maybe we do that on Friday, because I need to make pants for the leg piece to go into. God damn it. So much. Right. Come on off here. Skirt. Actually, do I need you just yet? No, I don't need you just yet. You can stay on. Stay on. Stay on. Ignore me. Sorry, I undid you. Stay. I need the gold fabric. So I've got a little bit of extra gold fabric this weekend. With the intention to make some box pleats. Is it necessary? No, it's not. But it doesn't feel like the edges is finished. And I was just sat underneath it, staring at it like, it's not quite right. It's just not quite right. So, what I was thinking to do was to do some really cute pleating and have that go underneath. But for box pleats, you need it quite long. Which means I do need to know the length of this. It is quite long, isn't it? It's quite long, but it's like... Yeah. But I don't want them that big. You know? But damn it, me. Why are we like this? If I knew how long it was, this would make my life a lot easier. So maybe I should... I don't have a measuring tape long enough, and I can almost guarantee that. But I could try measuring it, maybe. If I measure it in bits, it's not going to be accurate, but I could give it a go. It's all going to be crumpled up the top, isn't it? Come up then. Pop these bits in there. Then... around the front. And then in the top. Okay, nice. Cool. How long are you? It's quite long. Yeah, it just doesn't feel finished. Something about it. I can't put my finger on it. Just doesn't feel right. You'd also need that plumbing system. Oh yeah. Oh god. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. I mean, the point doesn't help that there are threads still hanging off it. But like, I don't know. Something's just not done. I don't know. It's just not done. It's just you know? And I think a nice pleat along the bottom would do wonders for it. How long is it? If I measure one panel and then I count how many panels there are, that would probably do me, wouldn't it? I would like it in centimeters though. We'll say about 48? 48 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I do 50 times 12. That's easier. 6. So 6 meters. Yeah, 6 meters-ish. 6 meters. This is 60 centimeters. So I'd need... yeah. Gah. Quite a bit. Okay, that's fine. It's 60 centimeters long, but it's quite tall. So I should be able to get a lot of strips out of it. If I was to do them this way around, which I might. I might do them the other way around also. Let's see. It'd probably be easier to fold them this way around and then sew them all together. Let's say I don't do fully traditional box pleats, because that'd be 3 times the amount, and then I'm gonna need 18 meters. But this is about the length, so I'd need... If I could maybe get... 12 cut out of this piece. How much would how big would they be? If I get 12 cut out of this piece, how big are they? Because... Also, why is it so uneven? Oh, that's fine. You know what? Cutting fabric hard. I feel you. Okay. How big would these pieces be? Should I have got more fabric? Probably. I was like, I want to do box pleats. Box pleats. Laughing in the distance. Okay. What's for 75? Does 75 split into 12 nicely? I don't know that it does. 72 does though, right? Because that's 6 times 12, so that would be 6 centimeters. With a seam allowance. Oh god, it's gonna be tiny. That might be the only way of doing it though. Is... Unless I go buy more fabric. Which I don't want to do, honestly. I'm being lazy and I don't want to buy more fabric, but 6 centimeters is literally to here. Yeah. A little... What to do? If I make them just 6 centimeters tall, they'll end up being about 2 centimeters, I think. Maybe 2.5 centimeters would be nice. It has to be their fault, not you folding it crooked. I'm not folding it crooked! I'd even return to shop. Never. I want this fabric. Oh dear. How do we feel about 2.5 centimeter box pleats? It would finish it nicely, to be fair, and they wouldn't look cartoonish. So maybe I'm being dramatic. Maybe that's fine. Maybe that's exactly what I need. It's what I need is 2.5 centimeter box pleats. When you unboxing the refinery, I can't tell you. It's a secret. It's a secret. Also, how tall is this? Let's see. I try line it up a little bit. Better. At the tallest point, it is... If it's a multiple of 6, that'd be great. Yeah, it should be about 60. Okay. I might cut it lengthways in strips of 6. Fold them into box pleats. Fold them over. And have tiny box pleats. How are you feeling about that? I don't know how anyone else feels about that. I feel nervous, but that's okay. I have nervous feelings, but you know what? That's okay. We can do nervous feelings. Nervous feelings is okay. I'm going to pin this a little bit, though. So that, some of these edges stay together. Yes. Quiet edge to stay together. There we go. Strips of... Zay! Zay! Shifty! Stop encouraging Zay! God damn it. God damn it. And then I'm going to hold these up a little bit. Maybe like this then. There we go. Nice. And now I can cut this all at once, hopefully. Oh, that's not a good pin. Speaking of 2S, that clip, I know. Bad, huh? I was like at just the wrong time. I don't think I could have got it much worse, honestly. Yeah, there was a boss monster yesterday that both me and Shifty specifically were trying to hide our screen for. And I was trying to leave it till the last possible moment to hide my screen so that we could still get some of the story. And yeah, I left it a little too late. And then when I tried to hide my screen, I accidentally paused the stream. And I paused it when the boss was like mounting the character. Yeah, it was something. Oh yes, the perfect. It was not perfect. It was the opposite of perfect. It was terrible. Like, exactly what I did, like, I was trying to avoid happening. I was like, no. There is definitely a moment of panic. You can see it happen there. God. That was exactly what we were trying to avoid happening. There it is. There she is. Oh. Okay, let's trim that top bit. There we go. And then 66666. Nice. The real boss was a naked lady. Yeah, she was also naked. Oh. And she like moans the entire time, which just is like, it's something. That's for sure. I could probably use this actually if I wanted to, and just be like 666 the whole way down. Easy. You wanna? Oh, actually, wait. I've got a pen over there. Nice. I go. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. And. Beep, beep. Okay. You probably use my chalk pen and put some on there. Go. Oh, is it one of those fabrics where it's going to sink in? Great. I love those fabrics where it does that. Damn it! And then... it's fine, you won't see that bit anyway, but... it just makes it a little bit more difficult for me to see now. And... there we go. Go. Let's start pinning the first few. And that in there. Oh yeah. That's not a good pin, is it? No. Get that one in there. You know what though? Didn't we do Deborah first time? On veteran mode as well? Like, not bad. I'd say we did pretty good. Oh dear. I'd say we're basically ready for No Hope next week. Maybe I need another one to measure by. This might not be enough. I need more. I need more. Show me more. Okay. And then there you go. I need goals to cut towards. There we go. Go. Should I have a pin in him maybe because it won't stop flipping around? Can't really be having that, unfortunately. None of that flipping around stuff. Gets in the way. And then one there. They don't like having as many pins because it makes cutting this thick fabric a little bit more difficult. But if everything's flipping around, then we'll do what we have to. Okay. Oh, maybe I need another one actually right near the end, because otherwise I don't know where I'm going next, huh? There we go. That's near the end. Nice. Honestly, I think the hardest part of Resident Evil 6 this week was the statues. Those statues, they were hard. That part, really tough. Everything else was kind of okay. But the statues? It's just a nightmare. I don't know. Yeah. I think they were the worst part, easy. Everything else I felt like I had a fighting chance against. But the statues? No. It didn't feel like it, you know? Go. Oh. There's maybe I'll clip it so you can see it, but there's literally a point. You probably had this happen to you too, but there's a point you can see on my stream where I get hit like 3 times in a row and I'm not even allowed to stand up. And then I'm pretty sure that's where I got downed. Or maybe that was a separate time, I'm not sure. But like, it literally hits me again. I'm not allowed to get up. Oh. Dearie me. So heckin' rude. What you meant to do? I mean, I'm sure the answer is just not get hit in the first place, right? But damn, that was hard. Go. Another strip. Oh. And oh, you're pranked by the game. I felt like it. Did you not feel pranked? When they start coming at you with laser statues. Also, the puzzles after that were so easy by comparison. Like, the second puzzle was like hell, and then everything else easy. Oh my god, so easy. But second puzzle, hell. Absolute hell. Why? That's not normally the order of difficulty. The order of difficulty does not go like easy, hell, easy, easy. Why was the second one so difficult? There's just no need. No need. Oh, dearie me. Oh, so Mama, how goes it? Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. We're going to be doing some really small box pleats. Really small box pleats. For fun, you know? Today. So we're going to be making them... They're probably going to be about 2.5 centimeters once they're finished. And yeah, I'm fucking excited for it. I think they're going to look really cute. Originally, I was quite happy with my petticoat being finished. And then I was like staring at it over the weekend. And I was just like, no. Something's missing. It doesn't have a nice edge or trim or anything like that. And the whole rest of the petticoat does. And this is like the top layer. Why does this not have a nice trim or edge? So I'm going to give it like a nice pretty box pleat trim. Yes. That's what we're doing. But we need a lot of gold strips for this. A lot of gold strips. It's okay though. We're prepared. We're prepared for pain. And also, I really like box pleats. I think they're very pretty. They're like a nice subtle detail, right? And I don't want this costume to be too in your face. Ooh. Now that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. That's how many I needed from this piece. I was like, oh no, have I got enough? We have got enough. Panic over with. And then and all the way at the end too. And up there. And there. And then all the way down to the bottom. There we go. Nice. That should get us all the ones we want. Whew. Let us start pinning all of this in place so that we can collect all of those. Oh my god. Oh, Rini, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Okay, we need one that goes in here. They're gonna be so tiny. So heckin' tiny. That's okay. That's okay. We knew they were gonna be tiny. We were ready for teeny tiny box pleats. Because I'm used to doing quite like big ones, which are like quite in your face box pleats. I'm not used to like really small petite trim ones. Oh. I was thinking as well whether or not to use the bias maker to make them, but I don't think that'll actually help in this particular case. I think it would just probably make it not the shape I wanted to make it. That's okay. It's useful to look through the tools and be like, well, I could try this or I could try this. I'm putting these in all different directions. One of these pins will probably go into my hand, it's fine. Although not that one, because that's not a very strong pin. Try this one. That's better. Pin's lost its sharpness. Go. And that one. And then there. And then this one's much bigger than the first one I did. I think the same pin I picked up before. God damn it. There we go. And then out from the bottom. Go. Okay. It's gonna be a hand workout because this is gonna be quite thick fabric. That's alright. Early morning hand workout. Let's sharpen the scissors up a bit, maybe. Quickly. Just make sure they're ready for a hard job. Alright. Apologies for the noises. Give me a little bit of a sharpen. Nice. Okay. Ooh, thick. There we go. And cluster here. Ooh. There we go. One. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't really matter too much if they're not perfect because they'll be getting trimmed down again anyway. Ow. Okay, so the ones that are pinned at the end are definitely not pinned in a good direction for my hand. Luckily I have thick skin. A little pin like that's not going to catch me, but I definitely feel it. I definitely feel it. Oh dear. There we go. Oh, oh, oh. Go. Ooh. And that one. And just all the way up then. Lovely. All the way up to that bit. I maybe should have done a few more dots, but I was trying really hard not to mark the fabric. Again, even though you're not going to see this, this is going to get trimmed or left in the hem if any of it does. Oh, dear. I've been overly careful again, I think. It's alright. It's alright. It's fine. Live and learn. How many have we got left? 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Nice. And here. Now, which do I want to do first? Do I want to start folding the box pleats, or do I want to start? Also, I wasn't going to do fully traditional box pleats. I was maybe going to layer them 2 in one direction and then 2 in the other, so they look a little bit interesting. Because why not? Why not? I'm going to Techno. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome on in. Cutting some strips for pleats at the moment. I'm wondering if I want to fold them first and then fold them over. I think I probably do. I think that would look better. So fold them flat and then fold them in half. It means the edges might fray a little bit more, but again, I'm not too worried about that. I think that's okay. We can live with the edges fraying just a little bit. I mean, the first thing I'm probably gonna... no, actually, no, that's fine. We'll do the box braids on Box braids? No, box pleats. Now I'm getting confused. I've said box pleats too many times and now I'm saying everything. Next it'll be Amazon boxes. The box pleats on all the separate pieces first. Yes. And then join them all together. Because working with them as one continuous long piece is gonna be hard. Assistants, I can't speak anymore. It's been like 1 hour and I already can't speak the only language I can speak. Help. Oh dear. I'll have a sip of tea in a minute and that'll probably help. Here we go. Oh my god. Ooh! Sandman! How goes it? I hope you're having a good day. Words. Oh dear. Welcome on in. How goes it? I hope you had a good stream. What were you up to? Escape from Tarkov. How's it going? I hope it's going well. Thank you, Techno. It's been good so far. Good to hear it. Ah dear. Words. Cosplay. Wait, you're gonna cosplay stream? Wait. Oh, what did you cosplay? Oh wait, no. Did you do your the cosplay I've seen? Or did you do a different cosplay? We're doing some box pleats over here. I am going to probably 10 individual strips though. Which should be better? I think having them individually be better. Iron them individually. And then sew them together. I still think that would look better. But I'm not sure. Indecision. Monday again, because me and a friend reached our goal, but charity kids can cosplay. So since she did her cosplay, I told her I'd do it as well. Ah, yes! Oh, that's really sweet. And congratulations for hitting the goal. Heck yeah. Oh, dear, that's awesome. Right. I'm just going to have a quick look at the length of this. I don't think it's going to be super long. No. I don't think that's unworkable. I think we can work with this. This is, by the way, when I said they were going to be small, like, this is the size. Itty bitty ones. Itty bitty little box pleat that go around the bottom, especially since they're going to also be sewn into the, so they're only going to see like this bottom piece here because it's going to get sewn in. They're going to be very small, but it'll add just a little bit of something, you know? A little bit of something. At the moment, I'm kind of deciding whether or not I want to sew them all together first, or do them into individual strips and then sew them together. I think I'm still leaning towards individual strips because I think it'd be a pain in the ass to have to do such one long, really box pleat. And then it's gonna be a pain. I think it's gonna come undone, and I'm not gonna be like, no, stop. What I'll do then is start pleating it, and then yeah. The thing with box pleats is they'll go down to 1/3 of their original size, and I actually only want it to go down to 1/2 of their original size. So if I'm not folding it the whole way, that's why. It's because I don't want it to go the whole way down. And then I'm going to do a running stitch? Yeah, let's call it running stitch. Up both sides to hold it in place before we iron it. And then, yeah. Also, I'm doing an potentially slightly unusual box pleat. I'm going for something a little unique. There's probably a technical name for it. I have no idea what that is. I want to go up twice, give it a bit of space, and then go down twice. Yeah. Like so. So it's like one big box. Yeah. I think it'll be cute. And it'll look a little different too. I think that'll be nice. No, I just have to keep them all even. This is the thing though, because I'm doing it like this, keeping them even is going to be a bit of a pain. But it'll be worth it because I think they'll look really good. Worth it for looking good. Ah, dear. Is that about the right size? That's about the right size there. Put another pin for it. Okay. The East box will look a bit more like that. Oh dear. It's a bit more unusual, but I think it will look really cute. And not that you're going to really see it, but I think that's it. It's because they're going to be so small and because they're going to be folded over, having the regular box pleats might look a bit odd. So having them more like that would look kind of cute, kind of cute. Again, there's probably a technical name for this. I don't know what it is, I'm sorry. Sewing terminology is probably my weakest field because I don't have any professional training. So apologies, I don't know what it's called, but yes. Box pleat, extra box though. Yeah. Kind of works for a name, right? Go. And there's about a good amount of space between them as well. If this was something that was going to go on the outside, I might even shade a little bit in there, but it's not on the outside. I don't think it needs any painting. But were it, I would maybe put a little bit of paint in there. Really emphasize the shadows. And these would look more like columns then, which would look really cute. Ah. Oh yeah. Ah. Yeah, it's gonna look really cool. Really cool. I can just tell I'm gonna like this. I should maybe try something like this on an actual skirt maybe at some point. Just layering up the pleats in different directions. Thing is, I kind of need a reason to do it. And I can't think of any costumes. Like this one definitely doesn't need that. It needs actually like a completely flat skirt. So I haven't got anything that requires me to do that anytime soon. And I don't know. It feels like a waste of fabric often for me if it's not for costume. I mean, obviously that's my mindset, which is the problem. I could just make myself a skirt. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll buy some fabric and make a skirt. Who knows? I can't imagine me wearing a skirt, but... Go. Is that right? I might not be able to do the whole thing in one go even with it only being one piece. Yeah, I think we made the right decision to do this in sections. Mm. And I will iron it, don't worry. I just want to put a line of stitches in first. Because it makes ironing it easier. Oh yeah. Go. Yep. Oh no. I need to fold over as well. There we go. Go through both layers. That's better. About the right distance apart, right? Yes. Oh dear. And then over the top. Ooh, there we go. across to here. Oh yeah. And a second one. This is the kind of job that's nice to do. Because it's not like a hard work, but it's like work you kind of takes a long time. It's the kind of job that I'd normally do with like a cup of tea and maybe some music on the background, like kind of like this, but maybe like not specifically game OST, like a bit more changing music. And yeah, like relax on an afternoon. It's like relaxing afternoon style work. Maybe some snacks on the side. Keep you feeling with energy. Ah. Yeah, I will say my hands are getting quite cold. Maybe I need to start thinking about cracking open the open-fingered gloves soon. It is getting to that time of year again. We're getting chiller temperatures. I got the heating on, of course, but like, I guess because like I constantly use my hands in this room. Like I'm always like, you know, crafting. They get quite cold quite quickly. Yeah, maybe I have to find my gloves again. I can start wearing them. I can't do gloves with fingers because everything attaches to them when I'm crafting and it's a pain. Like when you're trying to like thread something and your thread's attached to your hand. Can't be doing that. But open finger gloves is not so bad. Speaking of thread, I hear a knock at the door. Could that be my thread? Ooh, very exciting. Ooh, very, very exciting. I really hope it is because I'm worried that I'm going to run out of the light blue. If I want to start my cape soon, I'm going to run out of that light blue and I don't want to. I want to be able to just go and go and go. And that light blue I'm going to use a lot of. I think I ordered enough so that I'd have about 1,000 meters, but I think I'll still need more. Unfortunately, they don't make it in the bigger reels. Gutermann, the brand that I purchased my thread from, they don't make it in the larger reels. They don't make it in the 1,000 meter reels. They only make it into the 100 meter reels. So I bought 5 of them. I bought 4 more for the one that I already have. But damn. Looks a bit funky because these bits are folded up, but yeah, gonna be cute. Gonna be cute, aren't ya? Yeah, there it is. Oh dear, I mean, it'll look much better when it's ironed as well, but I like that. It's a bit different. Ah dear, and hopefully it's not using up so much of the fabric so that we still have enough. I will check it against one of the others to make sure we haven't gone over using half of the fabric. Sorry, minimizing it to half of the fabric. Because, yeah, like I said earlier, traditionally it would go down to 1/3 of the size of the fabric, but we can't do that. That's too much for us. We won't have enough fabric if we do that. Ooh, there's my thumb. Ow, how could you? We're on the same team here. There we go. And take that up to there. Maybe I should be keeping an eye on the thread to see if it goes into Black Friday sale. Honestly, it might not be a bad idea. See if thread goes into any Black Friday sales around me. That'd be good. I'd be kind of surprised. I don't think I've ever seen it go into sale around here before, but who knows? Who knows? Sewing has been very, very popular this year. Again, because people have had more time and the sewing bee has definitely helped and stuff like that. So maybe this year, thread will go into sale for Black Friday and I'll be able to get a discount on some of my threads. I'm going to be like, why is this lady stocking up so much? It's like, you don't understand. I'll use all of this in like a week. I need so much white thread. It's ridiculous. I'm going to use so much. Let me buy all of your white thread. They're like, please, please no. Oh. Go. And then... Oh, we're getting there. I'm also getting into a groove of it. I think that always happens with pleating, right? You start off slow, and then as you continue, you start to get into more of a groove, and it's like, I'm hitting it. I'm hitting that groove. I know I know where the next piece is going. I know this kind of space I want to leave between them. I mean, for this one, it's never going to be exactly the same, unfortunately, because, you know, it's not traditional, and I can't keep them the same length from the measure. I could probably still measure it, to be fair. I'm not gonna, but I could. If it was not for a trim, maybe I would. But it's for a trim. I'm not so bothered. That being said, I do want them to be even. There we go. There we go. Up there. And then up to, maybe to here. There you go. Better? Maybe this will be the last one? And we can look at attaching it to the next one. Because we do need to leave a little gap, otherwise it's going to look like there's nothing between them. Oh, you need to head off? Enjoy what? Oh, good luck with work, Sandman, and thank you for the lurk. And again, thank you so much for the raid. Take care of yourself, and thank you for popping by. It's always nice to see you. Oh dear. Go. And a bit of a gap to the other side. There, yeah, this is going to be the last one. We have folded this up a lot. Ooh. Although we still want to fold it evenly though. Even if it's the last one. Fold evenly, please. Go. And under there. It's getting confused because it's so small. The bit that's left. It's like, oh, well, the whole thing could fold underneath, right? We could just fold the whole thing underneath. No, not the whole thing. There's too much. A little bit. Oh, come on. I'll do. Okay, right. Now we need to test the length of this. Did we fold too much? Let's find out. This needs to be half the length of this. Half the length of this one, hopefully. Oh, it's so close. It's like a little bit too short. Ah, so close. Hi, Effigy, how goes it? Also, thank you for the hydrate, Sandman, before you left. How goes it, Effigy? I hope you're having a good day. We are doing some box pleats, except they're not fully traditional box pleats. Unfortunately, these are just a little bit too long, too short even. Not too long. The opposite of that problem. They're a little bit too short. That being said, I could probably ease out a little bit of it. Basically, I need my box pleats to be half the size of the original, which is not how they'd normally be, but in this particular case, that's how I need them. So I can't fold up that much of the fabric. I'm wondering if I can get away with it like this, but I don't think I can. But I'm tempted to try because I'm like, but it fits so perfectly. Like these pleats look so nice, and I'd love. This is kind of what I wanted. Should I just go with it and have a little bit too little? I don't know. Maybe it's difficult because like. Oh, some post-record. Ah, lovely. Oh, I hope the recording went well. Ah, dear. We have been doing a lot of cosplay stuff. Oh, actually, I could probably grab the custom lace. It might have dried off a bit. 2 seconds. I want to put that pin back in there. It's so close to being the right length. God damn it. We made some custom lace earlier. Looks like this. It's not 100% perfect, but it's really close to exactly what I wanted. So it's got like the ombre in the center. Most of the lace is really holding up. It's still a little bit wet, which is why I'm holding it kind of delicately, because it's not completely dried. But it's really cute. I like it a lot. And it's held up pretty well, and it's definitely going to be very sturdy. I think we go with this. And just hope. Just hope, you know? Ah, dear. I mean, at the end of the day, our measurement was like 48 centimeters. No, sorry, 58 centimeters rather than 60, right? So it should be fine. I will sew that up both sides. I do need to change my thread quickly, and then we'll fold up the next one. Oh yeah, sorry for the squeaks. We have quite a few to fold. Where is my gold? Did I put it over here or did I put it over? No, I don't think Oh no, there it is. Right at me. I see you. There we go. So the sewing is literally just because it's easier to iron over the thread than it is the pins. That's why. There we go. And over the top there. And up here. Put that up there. Give this a look. Oh, yeah, we need to change the foot as well, because I still got the free motion foot on here. Ah! Come on. Yeah. There we go. Need to make sure I screw it the right way. Oh dear. That's better? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get the new foot in. There we go. And I need to take the feed back up again. So that it actually drags my fabric along. There we go. Should be all set up. Let's sew along the top. I'm going to try and leave all the pins in for now. But I am going to put it on a loose stitch in case anything goes wrong. With the intention that we can very easily remove this. Oh dear, what's happening over here? Oh. Yeah, like that. Anything happens like that, yeah, like basically it's pulling my fabric around. That's not what I want. I want the fabric to be sturdy in place, thank you. Be in the correct place. Very nice. And get that down there. And then next one. Yeah, it kind of wants to like pull my fabric all over the place, honestly. But I've been okay. Hey, there we go. Next one. still easier than ironing with the pins. Future Jelly will thank me for sure. Future Jelly will be like, thank you so much. You have saved me much heartache. I appreciate your contribution. Thank you. Future Jelly, anytime. Okay, and wiggle these pieces into position. I might actually only need to sew along one line though, because to be honest, other bit I can move up towards the iron. Not too bad. And then just make sure that's over there nicely. And nice. And then again, make sure everything's nice and flat. Go. And then make sure all this is nice and flat. Nothing is flat. It's all just like, but up wild. Up and wild. Not flat. Wild. Oh no. Please work with me. Flat. Please. There we go. There we go. And then flatten this last bit. Okay. I think it's half bit done. Oh dear. I don't know how some of these are gonna fare. We'll work it out. Oh dear. That's alright. It's a start. Should I do the other side? I could. If I push all these through, I could sew the other side. Probably wouldn't be too bad. I still need to leave the pins in because, yeah, the pins are kind of important. The pins are kind of important. But if I push them all up, then they'll go quite far in and then hold it pretty good. I mean, if I did that though... No, I'm still ironing it. We're still ironing it. We will not escape the ironing this time because they just look so much better when you iron them. We will iron these. I'm like trying to weasel way... I'm like find a way to weasel my way out of the ironing. But ironing it is important. They will look so much better if you iron them, Jelly. So you will iron them. Even though you don't want to, they will be ironed. I'll let myself weasel out of many things. Not this. You iron your pleats. It just looks so good. Go. And in there. What's happening here? What's happening here? Okay, and then on this side, a lot needs to be flattened. Might be worth maybe at some point investing in a larger table. So not the desk. The desk is fine. I like my sewing desk, but you can get a table for your sewing machine, which helps if, you know, materials are not coming into the machine flat or they're very slippery and stuff like that. And since I do work with a lot of weird material, maybe at some point I will invest in a bigger bed, a bigger sewing machine, big table. These weird fabrics that just want to wiggle all over the place. They want to lie flat. So they can be like, well actually no, now you have to lie flat because look, I've got a table. That'd do it, right? If you have a table, they have to lie flat. Good, and this is 1 of 10, by the way. 1 of 10. Not gonna be worth it, but you know. Okay. Alright, take this out. All of the pins and stuff we can take out. It's a very cute pleating pattern. Yes. No regrets there. It will look, again, even cleaner once it has been ironed, but we'll iron them all together because I'm not going to get the iron out for each individual one. That feels like a waste of my time and energy. But I can at least show you kind of what it will look like when it's folded over, because I don't think we'll get to the ironing today, if I'm being truthfully honest. They'll look like these little folded over pieces, like that. Oh, not like that. Like that. They're so cute. And you won't see the very top piece. That piece will get zigzagged and then sewn into the base, which we've already done. Yeah, it'll look like this. Cute! It's a nice little base piece. Again, I'll probably iron that flat too. I might end up ironing it like this, and then actually also ironing it like this. But, you know, I'll get to that. For now, flat trim. Oh dear. Cute, I like it. Interesting. Probably should mess with it too much. I'll put it on the mannequin for now, because I'll probably want it in a minute to measure the next one against. They can all be about the same length. It kind of looks like I remember getting some sweets that would come in like long packets, and you'd have like one sweet in each packet, and they kind of looked like this. And you'd like tear off the bottom one and have like a sweet in it, and then you tear off another one and you'd have a sweet in that one. I don't know if I don't know what those candy were called, but they kind of look like that. Oh, it reminds me of those sweets. Also, I apologize if I keep looking over. I need to keep a little eye on the time today. I have some jelly business to attend to today, so I have to keep a little eye on the time to make sure that I'm not late. That's okay. We're doing okay for time right now. Go. And honestly, we've done a lot today already. Even if we weren't doing okay for time. We've done a lot already. We've already managed to get out a really good, like, custom lace piece, which I still probably would want to do some refining on, but also that's basically dry. Oh no, it's still a little wet up there. It's ended up really, really good. I'm genuinely surprised. I thought there'd be more issues in this one. But it's ended up really, really good. I'm very impressed with this. Yes, jelly business. No stinging people, but I never said that. I never said I'd be stinging people. No, I would never. I would never. I'm based on a moon jellyfish, and moon jellyfish can't sting people, so it's fine. I would never sting people. Never. Yeah, today and tomorrow I have a little bit of jelly business to attend to. I hope everyone. I'm sorry. I was gonna say I hope it's okay with everyone, but even if it's not, I'm so sorry. I do have to attend to the business. Yeah. So tomorrow as well, I'll probably be finishing streaming by about 1:30, which I know is quite early for me. And then today as well. Yeah. Apologies. We have some jelly business. It is what it is. But we could probably do a much longer stream on Friday. Friday can. Well, yeah, also yesterday we did a 7-hour stream. So, yeah. Monday and Friday were nice long streams. Also, next week, we have some interesting streams. We have a weird stream schedule because I'll be streaming on Monday, and then I won't be streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, which I normally would. I won't be streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, but Thursday, Friday, we'll actually be streaming some charity streams. So, I don't know if anyone remembers last year we did 12 Days for Starlight. We're doing 12 Days for Starlight again this year. So Starlight Foundation is a wonderful charity that basically delivers fun and games to kids in hospital. It's a really wonderful one, especially near Christmas. It's a really nice charity to raise some money for. So there's a lot of streamers taking part in that one. It is absolutely not me. It is a huge organized thing that I am taking part in as a streamer who is doing 2 streams. Yes. And yeah, we're going to be making some costumes for plushies. So we'll be doing some pattern making and then making a plushie costume. So I'm going to be grabbing one of my plushies, making some patterns for them, and then making a costume for them. So if that sounds interesting to anyone, if anyone has a plushie in their house that desperately needs a costume and I'd like to learn how to make a pattern for them, I'll be doing some teaching on that. Heck yeah. I wanted to keep it kind of on the same theme as like toys and Christmas and that kind of stuff. I didn't want to lean too heavily into festivities because, you know, we're not really so much heavy into festives here, but I wanted to do something that felt a bit more, you know, definitely more themed around Starlight. And yeah, I thought that was a good one. Does it make it 24 days? No, because they're only doing 12 days of streaming. So it's not all 24 days leading up to Christmas. It's only 12 days. The first 12 days of December. Yes. Oh dear. It should be really, really fun. I will post some stuff about that in the Discord as well, so you can see all the other streamers taking part, because it's really, really cool. And then also, if any other streamers want to join, sign up or take part, like, it is open to anyone. You know, as much as I'm taking part, if you're a streamer that is interested, anyone can join. Like, literally, it's it's not a closed off event. If it's something that sounds interesting to you, if you want to raise some money for this cause, sending games to kids in hospitals, yeah, absolutely. It's a really cool, really cool heckin' event. Join the Discord, have a little looks around. I'll pop some stuff in our Discord about it, and yeah. That way anyone who's interested can pop across. Oh, I see. It was 12 last year, but 12 this year. 24 for my math. That's true, actually. You're right. My bad. It is 24 days now. Oh, dear. I think Calamity ran it last year, but I don't know if Calamity's doing it this year. I'm not sure exactly who is the overall organizer. I'd have to check. Yeah. There we go. That should be nice. Nice start to December. They'll be our first December streams as well, so our first December streams will probably be our most festive. Ah, dear. The rest of December's gonna be a spooky time, I think, for us. We're gonna be Halloweeny Christmas. And a lot of costume stuff. Who knows? Maybe I'll put some Christmas decorations up. I don't know. I think because of I like Christmas a lot. I really do. But Christmas doesn't really feel quite surreal. I think because I work in retail and Christmas has been around for like the last 3 or 4 months now. There's no real escape from Christmas if you're in retail. Like, even before Christmas is out in the shops, you're sorting the Christmas stock from like July. So I'm not really. I love Christmas and I love its pieces. I love Christmas songs. I love all that jazz. But Yeah. Is there a mark on my fabric or is it just wet? Okay, it's fine. It's probably just some dampness on my desk from the from the lace. Oh dear. Yeah. Christmas never ends. Not really. It doesn't really end, does it? Because like you go into Christmas sales, they last for a fair few months, and then the new stock starts coming in, and you're like, well, I guess I'll be sorting that. Oh dear. But I like Christmas. I do. I mean, I mainly like the food, but I think Christmas food is really good. Very nice. I like Christmas food. I like Christmas food markets. I like Christmas food in general. I like Christmas drinks. Not eggnog or mulled wine, but like the themed Christmas drinks. I like those. Yeah. Big fan of those. Oh dear. Not really a big fan of eggnog. Can't really understand it. And mulled wine is... I loved wine, but mulled wine is... I don't know. Maybe I just didn't have good mulled wine. Oh my god. Oh heck, Vicky! How goes it? I hope you had a good stream. What were you up to? Oh, and thank you for shouting out Vicky. Heckin' speedy. I didn't even have a chance to grab my keyboard. Only going to go for a few Christmas markets at a time. Oh, nice. That's always a nice way of celebrating Christmas. Vicky's cadets are taking over the chat. How goes it, Ozzy? How goes it, Vicky? And Eranos. Welcome on in. What have you guys been up to today? Anyone who doesn't know Vicky, Vicky plays games but also does a lot of just chatting streams where they pick a topic and like discuss it in detail. What were you up to today? We're doing some intricate box pleats. Oh, and Ashley, thank you for the heckin' follow. Welcome on in. We're doing some detailed box pleats. We made some custom lace earlier. And all towards an absolutely massive cosplay. I'll show you a picture of the cosplay we're making. This one. Heck. Big heck. Oh dear. It's going well, thank you, Vicky. Also, if you need to run and grab some snacks, please do. Please, I'm like here like, how's the stream going? What have you been up to? But then also, if you need to get snacks, please get snacks. That's the chaos tonight. Oh, tonight was the topic. The topic was chaos. But it's our job to defeat chaos. My mom says it's my turn to defeat chaos. God damn it. Planking while my cat demolishes my hair. Aww. That sounds heckin' nice. That sounds like a good position to be in. Heck yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm sorry. I'm like, this is, I know, not the most exciting thing to watch. I'm quite enjoying it, but like, you have to do the same process over and over again. I got 10 of these to get through. We've got one on the mannequin behind me, which we've sewn up, and these are going to end up being trims for the bottom of the gold petticoat, but they're going to end up being such a small part of the costume, but each part just takes so long. It's like a pile of intricacies. But I kind of love it. I kind of love it. This is what I love. I love just spending a whole bunch of time doing stuff like this. So it looks like a very intense cosplay to make. It is. I want to enter this into the Crown Championships of Cosplay in London, which is, it's one that you have to get selected even if you enter. So your cosplay has to be quite impressive to get in, let alone to win. So I obviously the goal as always when you enter, I guess, a competition like that is to win. But I also need it to be good enough to get in. So, yes, I'm trying to make quite an impressive costume so that I can get into the competition. Yes. But good luck, thank you! I mean, obviously it'd be amazing to win, but mainly I just really want to compete. I mean, I'd also really like to win, but competing is so fun in that costume. Not in that costume, in that cosplay competition, because everyone there is so good. You get to meet some really fantastic cosplayers. And it's always really fun. Oh dear, so I really want to get in. Yeah, Gotta build something kind of cool to get in that one. That's what I'm doing. There's no half-assing a cosplay like that. I've talked about it before, but like, it's when you're judged at those sort of cosplay competitions, you're judged on everything, like literally everything, even down to the, like, you're compared to the other cosplayers to everything, like, because everyone's on such a high level that the smallest thing could be between you and somebody else winning. So, did the person next to you make all of their trims, and did you? Did the person next to you make their petticoats, and did you? Stuff like that might be all that it takes. So yes, you do everything. And if you're doing it, do it to the best of your ability. Which means it takes a really long time. Because, like, you can buy, like, box pleat trim. You can purchase that. It won't be quite as good, because the likelihood is it wouldn't be exactly the same colour as the gold that I've used. But, like, I could buy it, and it would not take me, like, 20 hours to make one trim for a petticoat you won't even see. But I can then tell them that I made a box pleat trim. And that's why I'm making it. And also, I quite enjoy making it, to be quite honest. I like box pleats. But in theory, that's why I'm making it, you know? But in practice, I actually just quite like making this one. But in theory, that's why I'm making it. Yes, it's quite it's not only an intense cosplay, it's an intense competition. But it's very fun in its own way. It's different to masquerades, but it's still really fun. Like, I like masquerades a lot too. I still love going to masquerades. Like, I won't be able to do the London Masquerade because they normally overlap. The London Masquerade and the Championships of Cosplay are, like, normally one after the other, and you just don't have time to prep for both. But yeah, I like both. Masquerades are a lot more relaxing fun. It's good to have fun on stage. I mean, they probably wouldn't be for fun for someone who doesn't like to be on stage, but, you know. As long as you don't mind being on stage, you'll have fun. Okay. Compare the length. Same length or longer. Hey, there we go. Good stuff. Okay. My hands are really cold. I can feel it. Warm up. Warm up. God, it really looks like sweet packets. Masquerades sound like hell. Is it because of the stage? I mean, I've always liked kind of being on stage. Even when I was really little, I kind of liked being on stage. Like, I would be that kid that would jump on stage at, like, the age of 3 and do a dance they didn't know the moves to. Like, I was that kid. I definitely had phases where, like, there were some, like, for instance, I don't like playing classical guitar in front of people anymore and stuff like that. But if it's something that I've put a lot of effort and time into, I'm quite happy to perform, like. But then that's always been me. I like being like, wah! Look at this thing that I did. Wah! Oh dear. Yeah, Tiny Jelly was kind of a terror, to be honest. I can't, like, not look back at my younger self and be like, so sorry. I'm so sorry, every adult in my vicinity. That was a terror. I had so much energy, and all of my outlets were loud. I'm so sorry. I had good intentions, though. I think I was a well-intentioned kid. I just loud. And with a lot of confidence. I had a lot of confidence. That's very loud, but it was a combination, you know? Not necessarily all the talent, but a lot of loudness and confidence, that's for sure. There was one time, I would have been like 6 years old, 7, no, maybe a bit older than that, like 7 years old. I was little. I was a small jelly, and they were trying to get kids up on stage to like perform, and I got up on stage. God. And they were like, "What are you gonna do?" And I was like, "I was gonna tell a joke." And then I think I told the person off for not answering the joke right. I was like, no, this is what you're meant to say. You're meant to say it like this. Oh, because everyone in my family knew the joke, so they knew how to answer it. But obviously this poor stage person didn't know. Oh. It's those kind of things that stick with you where you're like, God, I was awful. Oh, dearie me. Get up on stage and tell you how to tell jokes. Oh dear, adult jelly isn't a terror? I'd like to think no. I'm sure some people would tell you otherwise, but like, I'd like to think that I'm not as much of a terror, at least, as I was. I won't tell you how to tell jokes anymore. You don't even know. No, you don't make an octopus laugh with a feather. 10 tickles. No. Oh dear, it wasn't that. It was. It's literally, it's a joke you don't go up on stage and tell when the other person doesn't know the joke. It was the "my dog's got no nose" joke, and literally, oh. I went up and I think I was just there like, I'm gonna tell a joke. My dog's got no nose. And this person just looked at me like, what? Like, no, we've gotta say, how does he smell then? You gotta say, how does he smell then? And then I say horrible. And that's the joke. Oh god. Yeah, young jelly. Was something. I have not learned, not one time, and I refuse. I refuse. Yeah, it was bad. Because it was not like a cracker joke. It was like a joke where the other person has to be in on the joke. God. Ah. Bad. Bad. You know what though? Oh. You learn from your mistakes, right? At the time though, I don't think I really recognized it as a mistake on my part, but as an adult, I do. At the time, I was just like, I can't believe they didn't know the dog joke. Ah. Everyone knows the dog joke. Oh, God. Awful. Awful. Oh. Fine. That's it, though. I'm sure everyone cringes at their younger self sometimes. I cringe because I was very, very, very outgoing. I'm still very outgoing, honestly. But, like, I've learned some social construct of, like, things you're meant to say and do, and not say and do. I'm better than I used to be. Oh, dear. Although I'm sure some people would disagree. Oh. I don't think as an adult I've told someone off for getting the joke wrong. Except maybe Shifty Blue with the tentacles. I might have with you. Or maybe though I think I'm more telling you off for getting the joke right, but Close enough, right? Go. Put all the pins down and then we can sew the other side. This one's been much easier for some reason than that first one. You give me that face for? Hmm? Give me that face for. Oh, yeah. And then... Oh, are you all okay? We're fine. I thought I felt the thread being funky and like we had lost bobbin or something. But no, it's okay. No bobbin lost today. Oh. Oh, okay. Go. And up there. And all the way down here. And oh no, oh no, 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 no. I'm gonna miss the stop otherwise. No good. Ah dear. Here we go. Whoop. Ah. And there. And then oh yup. That up, pick that up. Yeah, this one I don't wanna like, you know, count my chickens, but like this one is going much easier than the first one. And I don't did I do something wrong on the first one? I'm not sure, but like this one it's going much easier. Right. You just like telling Shifty off, honestly understandable. That's just all of my mods. I think singling Shifty out there is like no, it's all of them. Every single one of them. Just it's just the mod team. Oh dear. There we go. Let's get those pins out of there. And then we have a second one. It's Shifty with the puns. Dem with the commands. And it's honestly, is it Zero with the puns too? Zero doesn't do puns nearly as... No, Zero does different puns. Shifty does the same one. Which I think is honestly worse. There we go. Get that on there. Second one. Very nice. Very heckin' nice. Oh yeah. I know that's a really short stream for me, but I think I might end it there today. Apologies. It's just that I have a few things I need to attend to in my own life. And again, oh god, what was that? Again, I'm very sorry. Hi and bye. Oh, hi Daddy Smelly, I hope you're having a good day. Again, I'm very sorry. I normally wouldn't end stream quite so early, but I need to attend to a few things, and I'm very aware of them. So what I'll do is, I'll probably raid you all into some... Oh, is B live? B's been live for 4 hours. I'm raiding B. We're gonna raid B. B probably wants to go home. But I also want to send love to B. Guys, we're raiding B. B is live. Heck yeah, B is live. We're raiding hecking B. B probably wants to go to sleep, but we're gonna raid B. Nah, B's a really sweet bee, and if you've not met B before, oh my god, please do send her all of the heckin' love. She's so lovely. She plays Apex, she plays other games too. She's got such chill vibes though, you will want to literally join her for one of the most stressful games of your life. Because you'll be like, oh my god, but it's gonna be relaxing though. Yes. Thank you so much everyone for joining. We'll be back tomorrow doing more sewing. Don't look at my keyboard. We'll be back tomorrow for more sewing. And yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Hi Dem, how goes it? You've joined right for the end. And I know you won't do it. If you haven't checked out our mod team, please do. They both stream. Zero doesn't. Don't check out Zero. And yeah, you can pop in and you can check them out, and they're good beans. Even Lucky, fair enough. Zero does not stream. Kaya, you can join us for a raid though. Pick up a raid call and we can send some love over to B. Maybe you can discover another heckin' streamer today. Who knows? Who knows? It doesn't have to be a bad day. Dead Hawk, hello! We're actually just about to raid B. So yeah, let's go. Send lots and lots of love over to B, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. Yeah.